Welcome back to everyone that's already watched my videos, and welcome to everyone who is a new watcher of mine. So my twisted updo, as you'll know if you're a subscriber, is one of my favourite styles. I've had this style up for a week now, and I just wanted to show you what I do when I want to take it down and wear it out for a couple of days. The best thing about this style is I can have some versatility and go from having it in a protective style to a really defined Bantu knot out. So I'm just taking off the bun and removing the pins, and then I'm going to show you what I do, so stay tuned. Here I'm just taking out the fabric, it covered elastic bands. When I put them in, I made sure they weren't too tight so there won't be any damage to my hair. When I'm removing them, as you can see I'm doing now, I just want to make sure that I'm not snagging my hair as I take it down. I'm then going to go in with my moisturiser. My hair is really moisturised anyway because of the products I use when I put it in the twist, but I am using the Elastic QP twisting pudding. I don't use it for twisting because it's very light, but it is a really good light moisturiser for my hair. It's out of focus so you can't see it very well, but it's a huge jar and I think it's about £4 or £5, a really good value for money as a moisturiser. I'm then going in with my shea butter mix just to seal that moisture in. I just use enough to give my hair a good coating. I particularly am focusing on my ends. I just want to make sure they're really nourished, especially after having been in that twisted updo for a few days. Then following that, to add some hold, I use some of my Eco Styler gel just to make sure that after I do the Bantu knot out, and when I take it down it's got some definition and hold so that it lasts the whole day. I'm then going to start by twisting my strands in the same direction that I twisted my hair when I did the 2-strand twist. So I'm not just twisting it round and round in a loop to create the knot, but I'm actually twisting and coiling the braid, the twist itself, as you can see. So it's kind of like two simultaneous twists. I'm actually twisting the twist itself to tighten it, and then I'm wrapping it around itself to create the knot. I hope that makes sense, or that you can see it clear enough in the video to understand what I mean. I carry on doing that throughout the whole of my head until I am finished, and then then I put my headscarf on and get ready to go to bed. In the morning I add a few drops of my oil mix just to help with the takedown and make sure that my hair is super shiny, and it helps to avoid any frizz. I then start by unraveling all of the Bantu knots. Once I've unraveled all of the Bantu knots, I then go back and start to separate the 2 strands in each of the twists, and I do that throughout my whole head. I then go in and I start to pull apart each of the individual sections within the twist. When I'm separating my twist, and this is for any kind of twisted braid out style that I do, my focus is on separating at the roots but not the ends, because I don't want to disturb the definition. I want to retain the definition, so I add volume to the roots by separating the hair at the roots, but as you can see I don't pull all the way to the end, and because that would just create too much frizz. So this part of the styling is really important. So this is the first step. The first step is that I separate each twist. Then I go in with my fingers, and you'll see that I start to add volume to the roots by using my fingers. I haven't used any styling tools for this hairstyle. I've just used my fingers. So step 1 is to separate each of the twists at the roots but not the ends, and then step 2 is to start adding volume to the roots, as you see that I'm doing here, like you would with an afro pick. Adding volume will start to create the shape that I want. So I add volume at the roots and then I shape by pulling at different parts of my hair where it looks a bit flat. So this is me now pulling it to add a bit of height where it's a bit flat, and then anytime I see a section where I haven't separated that section at the roots, I just go in and do some pull it apart with my fingers, and I carry on doing it until I've got the right shape, volume and style that I'm looking for. As you can see at the back of my hair, I've got really good definition. My hair's not wet, so it'll help to keep the definition throughout the day, and that was because I didn't use too much product in the night before. So I'm pretty much ready to go to work. I hope you have enjoyed this style and watching this tutorial. Please check it out. I really love my braid out and twist outs, and if you haven't already, make sure you like the video and leave a comment. Thanks. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.